Dad gets fired for BS reasons, plays the long game, ends up in charge, takes the extended family on a cruise. My dad had worked at the same company for almost 30 years when he was abruptly fired for complete nonsense. He was coordinating an important meeting with people flying in from all over the country. One key participant suddenly resigned, so Dad emailed everyone and canceled the meeting, explaining why. The new boss, who had just started, decided that was improperly communicating privileged information and fired him the very next day. This happened right after his old boss retired. This was during the height of the recession, about 10 years ago. Dad was in his 50s and hadn't interviewed for a job since the early 1980s. He struggled for a year and a half to find work. My mom had to go back to teaching to help pay the bills, while Dad did low-paying online consulting gigs just to keep the family afloat. After that long year and a half, he finally landed a much better job at a new company 3 states away. They treated him with real respect, paid him better, and even helped my parents move closer to me and my wife, who were expecting their first grandchild. Dad casually told his new bosses what happened at his old company. They became very interested in the story. It turns out that firing experienced long-term employees like my dad had weakened the old company. A couple years later, the new company bought the old company in a major merger. When the dust settled, they removed the people responsible for firing my dad. Then they put my dad in charge of the exact same building he used to work in. He even got to choose his own team. The new company helped him move back. My parents sold their second house for a nice profit. With that money, plus the moving stipend, they paid off debts, saved for retirement, and took me, my siblings, our spouses, and the grandkids on a big cruise vacation. Living well really is the best revenge. Exit interviews are supposed to stay private. I told him about this post, and he just grinned and said, "That would be improperly communicating privileged information." What would you have done if your parent got unfairly fired after 30 years of loyal work? Would you want them to play the long game and come back stronger like my dad did?